A pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the UNG Soccer Complex on the campus of the University of North Georgia here at Lynn Cottrell Park as we get set for the home opener in Peach Belt Conference action and a Battle of Blood Mountain matchup between Young Harris and North Georgia in men's soccer action here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCrary, glad to be back with you here after 15 months of no soccer. Both of these teams getting to play a Spring 21 season after the fall postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Both teams excited to get going here, and North Georgia really excited to try and get in the win column after a 1-0 loss at Clayton, or a 2-1 loss, at Clayton State last Monday, where Clayton State drew first blood. 13th minute, it was Gio Rios giving off to Brad Kay and slotting one home to take a 1-0 lead as they went to the half. But then early second half, in fact, 47th minute, just 90 seconds out of half, it was Santiago Jimenez finding Che Richards, who threaded the needle up to Donovan Odier to get the equalizer, take it to 1-1. But the Lakers, they find a way to get the game winner in the 51st minute. Gio Rios and Langston Blackstock hook up to find Alexis Ituria to get his first goal of the year and take that 2-1 win at the MOBA Soccer Complex in Peachtree City. In between the posts in that game for North Georgia was Rafael Caligari, who will get the nod again today. The transfer out of Dodge City Community College, hails from Sao Paulo, Brazil. The junior, 6'3", 200. He'll get the nod for Pat Paris's team as they open up the home season. And a very interesting matchup to do so with Young Harris. 5 of the last 6 matchups between these two teams, 1-goal affairs. The last 3 regular season matchups have needed extra time to decide a winner. All 3 of those were by Young Harris. They found the game winner in extra time each of the last 3 times. North Georgia, though, with a 3-0 win in Peach Belt Conference tournament action back in 2017. That sent the Nighthawks to the championship match that year against Lander. Young Harris, they'll open the season today. They did not play on opening week due to a postponement, so they get their first action of the season today, and a big one for head coach Mark McKeever. He wins this one. It's win number 200 for his collegiate career. Young Harris picked to win the league. The preseason favorite in the poll of the league's head coaches, Allie Kohler and Sondre Olson, named preseason All-Peach Belt honors. The Mountain Lions 6 first-place votes, 5 points ahead of Francis Marion, who was second place. North Georgia was 6th in that poll. 6th time that Young Harris was picked either first or tied for first in the coaches' preseason poll. They've won 5 league titles, including the regular season title a year ago as they went 12-5 in 2019. Kohler was the league's defender of the week once last year. He was all Peach Belt first teamer and all region second teamer, scoring 4 times in 12 games with 1 assist for 9 points from his defender spot. Freshman from Würzburg, Germany. And then Olsen, a junior from Tromsø, Norway, led Young Harris in goals with 12 last year. He was PBC Player of the Week, finished second in the league in goals, third in points. First teamer all Peach Belt. 3 game winners last year for the Mountain Lions, including the one that clinched the league title in a 1-0 win at Francis Marion. He was ranked 28th nationally a year ago in goals per game and 40th nationally in points per game this season. Young Harris and North Georgia getting ready to do battle here inside the friendly confines of the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. Starting lineups for both teams, they're going to be presented to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. First for Young Harris in goal will be number 1, Eduardo Diavino, the sophomore goalkeeper out of Rome. He transfers from Alderson Broadus. The rest of the starting 11 for head coach Mark McKeever: number 2, Federico Gutierrez; number 6, Adam Kirkwood; number 7, Quinn Thompson; number 8, Val Feeney; number 9, Syed Maziani; number 10, Tony Berry; number 13, Ala Ramadan; number 14, Alex Vind; Number 15, Ben McKay, and number 19, Sondre Olson, one of the two preseason Peach Belt honorees in the starting lineup for the Mountain Lions. For North Georgia, and Pat Paris in his 14th season as the head coach of the Nighthawks. Again, in goal will be number 00, Rafael Caligari, the junior, 6'3", 200 from Sao Paulo, and a transfer from Dodge City Community College. The rest of the starting 11, number 3, Michael Walsh, anchoring in the back line, the sophomore, 6 feet, out of North Gwinnett. Number 5, Russell Young, a freshman, 5'10". He hails from Archer High School. Number 7, Shay Richards, the redshirt sophomore transfer from New York Tech, 6 feet, 180 from Scarborough, Tobago. Number 8, Gustavo Alencar, 5'11", senior from Sao Paulo. Number 14, Marvin Gomez, the sophomore midfielder, 5'8". He hails from Carrollton. Number 18, Santiago Jimenez, redshirt sophomore from Mendoza, Argentina. Number 19, Donovan Odier. 22, Marvin Rodas. 23, Kevin Lopez. And 26, Andre Bashura. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, it'll be kickoff here inside the UNG Soccer Complex on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
look at the camera, right? Yeah. Okay.
I wear my mask to be there for my residents.
I wear my mask so we can stay on campus.
I wear my mask because I know that other people might be more vulnerable to the virus, and I want to make sure that I protect others and keep everyone safe.
I wear my mask to protect all the dads out there. I know personally how it feels to lose someone very close to me due to the coronavirus, and if there are steps that we can take to protect the ones that we love, we should do it.
Did I just do it now? Okay, I wear my mask to keep others safe.
I wear my mask because I care about our community.
I choose to wear my mask because it's such a simple thing for me to do that I can love not only on my friends and my family, but just people I see in the grocery store and in the street.
I wear my mask so I can see my sisters on campus and we can have fundraising events.
I wear my mask to love my neighbor and protect others.
I wear my mask.
I wear my mask.
I wear my mask.
I wear my mask.
I wear my mask. I wear my mask.
I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
Back inside the UNG soccer complex here at Lynn Cottrell Park as we get ready for Young Harrison, North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Our first soccer broadcast of 2021. Young Harris will be kicking the ball off and be moving from left to right on your screens. North Georgia in the white with the blue shorts. Young Harris in the purple with the white shorts. There is kickoff, and we are underway here at the UNG soccer complex. Young Harris and North Georgia doing Peach Belt Conference and Battle of Blood Mountain action. Young Harris trying to attack up the far sidelines. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Mountain Lions. Throw in on the far side of the field. They lob it all the way over the top, and Michael Walsh there to knock it out of play. Another throw in deep inside the attacking end for Young Harris. Long throw into the middle. And Caligari bats it down, but a shot and saved off the line. As now Young Harris will score and make it 1-0. So Young Harris up 1-0. Credit the goal to Sondre Olson. North Georgia on the attack. And now Young Harris will take possession away and earn a throw in. So Sondre Olson gets the first goal of the year for Young Harris. Now a free kick to be taken. Young Harris on the attack again. Now North Georgia will step in and take the ball away. Kevin Lopez now with the possession for the Nighthawks, and he's taken down. Foul going to be called there on Quinn Thompson. Quickly down the field, North Georgia's got it. Jimenez finds Thompson, and then the ball a little behind him. Now Odier has it. Odier in the box, tries a through ball, and nobody at that end of it. Kevin Lopez will chase it down and find Gustavo Alencar just outside the attacking third. Gets it back inside to Bashura, and now here's Lopez on the far side. That's kicked right out of bounds by Young Harris. Bashura will go over to take the throw. As Young Harris will clear. Played all the way back to, that's Russell Young, who comes back to Marvin Rodas. Rodas finds Lopez in the middle of the park. Now comes to the near side. Again to Rodas. Now Che Richards. Richards to Alencar, who attacks. Finds Odier in the box. Odier, he tries a chip shot. It's saved by Diavino, and a goal kick will be taken by the Mountain Lions. Diavino coming off of his line beautifully to quell that effort. Now he takes the goal kick to the near side. Schwind has it. He comes up the near side to Quinn Thompson, who takes out of the defensive third. Then goes right back in. North Georgia pressuring up top with Che Richards. Also Jimenez coming in there. Richards has it. Near the top of the 18. He'll fire a shot with the left foot. It's high. So the Mountain Lions will get to take a goal kick here. Diavino will boot the ball. Headed on by Olson. Michael Walsh will leave way for Caligari. As Young Harris holds a 1-0 lead. We are just in the 7th minute here at the UNG Soccer Complex. Up the far sideline. And crossing it in is McKay, but he was across the end line, giving the Nighthawks a goal kick. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the UNG Bookstore, located beside Starbucks in the Chestatee Building. Walsh across the way. Well, Georgia doesn't let the ball get too stale in the back line. Now Jimenez breaks free. He'll cross into the attacking half, and his pass taken away by Young Harris, but won back momentarily. As now Young Harris will send the ball downfield toward Michael Walsh, who sends this one high into the air and out of play. Be a throw in for Young Harris. looking to throw it in. Finally does get it in, but North Georgia wins it away. And Bashura sends it out of play for a throw-in. Mountain Lions turn it over. Allen Carr was the one who stole it away, as Walsh will send this ball flying into the attacking half. No Nighthawks anywhere around. Schvend able to track it down. Now Young Harris in the attacking half. North Georgia trying to counter, and Allen Carr can't chase that one down, as it'll be a throw-in for Young Harris. Throw it in deep in the direction of Olson. Olson threads it through. Not anything there as Walsh steps in, goes up the far sideline for Gustavo Allen Carr, who finds Santiago Jimenez. And Jimenez pass wayward, as the Mountain Lions will take another throw inside of the technical area of the Nighthawks. Lead referee telling Young Harris to back it up a touch. They throw it in deep. Flicked along into the box. Russell Young there for North Georgia. Now the Nighthawks with Bashura trying to break it out of this half of the field. Young Harris with everybody, all 11 in the attacking half. Che Richards tried to get something going, but it's out of bounds. A throw in for Young Harris, as the Nighthawks are having trouble breaking out of their own half. In the direction of Kirkwood. Now Young Harris plays it all the way back to the near side, and Quinn Thompson, the freshman from Hull, England. They go up the near side looking for Tony Berry before Caligari comes up to stop the attack. He'll roll it out to Young, who gives to Walsh. 1-0 Young Harris. Early goal from the Mountain Lions, and Sondre Olsen, 6'1" junior from Norway, preseason all-conference honoree. Now Young Harris with it. Quickly up the far sideline. Trying to find some space is McKay. McKay all the way to the end line, and a corner kick coming for Young Harris. th minute of action here inside the UNG Soccer Complex, as Young Harris looking to double it up. Allah Ramadan, the senior from Libya, and a transfer from Alderson Broadus. Set to send this one in. Young Harris with a lot of purple kits in the box. The end swinger coming. Caligari punched it away. It comes out to the top of the box. And again goes out of bounds. The shot was deflected away. Now we'll get a whistle to calm some things down. Another in swinger coming. Bounces at the top of the 6, headed away by North Georgia. And this time it'll go out of play for a Nighthawk goal kick. Five of the last 6 have been one-goal affairs. The last 3 regular season matchups have needed extra time. North Georgia trailing 1-0 early in this game. Alan Carter Rodas, who finds Lopez, couldn't keep the ball in play. It'll be Quinn Thompson to trigger it in. Young gets ahead on it, but it's headed right back down. A nice flick along by Mazian as Young Harris works it into the near corner. Barry. The cross comes in, and then again from Barry, looking for Olsen, and North Georgia will just clear the ball away. Young Harris back on it, though, and a free kick coming for the Mountain Lions. On to take the free kick will be Val Feeney, the senior from Ireland. As our referee will back up the Nighthawks to the 10-yard mark. Free kick coming in. Feeney lobs it in. It's over the head of everybody. Looking for Federico Gutierrez, the 6'5 senior. And they say that it was deflected off of North Georgia. So it'll actually be a corner kick for Young Harris. It'll come from the left foot of the Mountain Lion in the corner, and that immediately headed away. In the corner is Ramadan. Another corner kick after it was headed away by Gomez. Sending one of the soccer balls to the corner was Gomez after he headed that one well out of play. This time the corner will come out wide. Feeney back into Ramadan. Ramadan avoids the slide tackle and then right into the open arms of Caligari as that cross didn't have enough bend on it. As now the Nighthawks will try and get away from their own goal. A throw in for North Georgia. Able to get that ball in. ODA giving chase, trying to get it up to Che Richards, and Young Harris now having to play a little bit of defense. Clearing the ball out of play. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House and Country Store, restaurant and hotel located in historic Dahlonega in the downtown area. Another throw in for North Georgia as Young Harris continues to clear. Thrown into Che Richards. Looking for ODA. ODA's cross deflected away. As Young Harris will clear it out again, giving the Nighthawks a throw deep in their own end. Quickly comes into ODA. Trying to get a handball in the box. North Georgia wants one, but not going to get it. Walsh will try and send it back in. Allen Carr comes up with it. And now a foul going to be called as the Nighthawks will get a free kick. Allen Carr will go and get a soccer ball and place it down. This one will be about, call it 30 yards from goal. We have an excellent crowd here for the home opener here at the UNG Soccer Complex. Of course, everybody socially distanced in the stands, also around the facility. Masks being worn by everybody in attendance. Allen Carr and Jimenez stand over it. It'll be Jimenez to send this one curling in. A bicycle kick was taken, but North Georgia unable to get anything on it, and now Young Harris will counter down the near side. A cross coming in from Olsen is headed away out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Young Harris as they are deadly on the counterattack. Michael Walsh having to run the whole length of the field to get ahead on that one and send it out of play. 18th minute of action here in Dahlonega, 1-0 in favor of Young Harris. Mountain Lions will send it in, and Caligari right there to stop the attack. Out on the near side, Alencar finds Lopez, who is tripped from behind. Be a Nighthawk free kick. North Georgia puts the ball in play. Richards, a bit heavy of a touch. Now Young Harris has it. Flicked along toward Olsen. Caligari off his line. Olsen lobs it up. Walsh clears it off the line. Chipped it over. Caligari. It'll be a throw in on the far side for Young Harris as Walsh with an excellent save off the line. Now North Georgia will look to counter, and a shove in the back as we might get a card here, as that was two hands in the back by Federico Gutierrez. Going to let him play. That was about as offensive as anything I've seen all day. If anything was worthy of a booking, that was it. Nighthawks turned the ball over, played all the way back to the goalkeeper, Diavino. Odier giving pressure. This one will be kicked all the way to midfield, and there to pick it up is Rodas. Another shove out of bounds, and somehow that's Young Harris ball. As Jimenez tried to get his head on it. Throw in deep as Walsh will get his foot on that one out of bounds. Walsh heads that one out of bounds as the sophomore center back trying to keep this at a 1-0 game. Young Harris has been on the attack a lot today. And then Alencar's header goes out of bounds across the end line. A corner kick coming for Young Harris. Fifth corner kick of the day for the Mountain Lions. This one will be sent in swinger. Alencar heads it down. Jimenez will be the first to it for North Georgia, and then a foul. Caligari will come up to take it. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Truist Bank. Local banking focused on building better lives and communities. Out of bounds, a Mountain Lion throw. Into the near corner looking for Olsen. It rolls across the end line and another corner coming for Young Harris. Sends it in. Caligari hits it up over the crossbar. Another corner coming. The Nighthawks doing a pretty good job of defending set pieces. This one low, and Caligari can't handle it. We'll have a third corner in a row. Sent in. Headed up. And corner number 4. Oh, no, they say goal kick on this one. Thought that Caligari got his hand on it last, but the Nighthawks instead will get the goal kick. So North Georgia does a great job of defending the 3 set pieces. Jimenez comes out. And on is Mamadou Diaby. North Georgia in the attack and sent out to Bashora. Young Harris somehow coming away with it after the deflection, and a foul going to be called on the Nighthawks on the far side. Richards hounding the Mountain Lions on the far side. Young Harris will play it all the way back to Diavino, who starts the attack from the back for Young Harris. North Georgia comes up with it. Diaby tries to play it up for ODA. It's taken away, but right back to North Georgia. Walsh trying to find some space. Finds Allen Carr, who gives it to Gomez. And Gomez fouled on the play by Valfini. 26th minute here in Dahlonega, 1-0 in favor of the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Walsh brings across midfield, gives to Allen Carr. Tries to go up the sidelines and deflected out of play by Young Harris and Tony Berry. And that'll allow for North Georgia to make a substitution. Out is Gomez, and in is Elias Araya.
On for North Georgia, number 6, Elias Araya.
And now North Georgia will be called for a foul. ODA, the player whistled. The Mountain Lions play it back to their goalkeeper. And Diavino, a bad touch. Richards going to take it on. Shot on the way. It's a goal for Che Richards. A bad touch from Diavino, the left foot of Che Richards. Up the near side comes Young Harris.
University of North Georgia goal by number 7, Jay Richards.
As now the clock will stop.
New score UNG 1, Young Harris 1.
As there's an injury on the near side. The first goal of 2021 for Jay Richards. As he slotted that one after the bad touch from the sophomore Diavino. That's what this Nighthawk team wants to do, is pressure all over the field. Well, Georgia will make a substitution. C.J. Ryan will come on. Lopez will step off.
On for North Georgia, number 24, C.J. Ryan.
So North Georgia with a goal kick. Played on the far side. Alan Carr will lob it over the top, looking for Richards. Now ODA comes on the ball. And free kick will be given. They look to see if advantage could be played. So North Georgia this time from about 35 yards out will have a free kick. Over the ball is Araya and Alan Carr. Well, Georgia fakes, and then Alan Carr will take it. Swing it in from the left foot. Walsh heads it. But Young Harris will come away, look to counter on the near side. Mazian. A beautiful cross over the way to Tony Berry. Berry plays it out wide, but a little bit too far for Kirkwood. It'll be a throw-in for North Georgia. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Athletics. Here's Diaby. Trying to play it through for Ryan, and Young Harris, right place, right time, is Quinn Thompson. North Georgia had players in behind, but the pass, not enough power. Near side, it's Feeney coming over to Mackay. As the Mountain Lions go across the back line, Gutierrez. North Georgia takes it away. ODA up the far side looking for Richards, who chases it down just before it crosses the touchline. Richards, top of the 18, trying to find Diaby, and a beautiful clearance there from Mazian will give the Nighthawks a throw. Be Andre Bashura to do the honors. Honored pregame during the senior celebration. Young Harris takes the ball away. Olsen, a header, trying to get it back. Walsh got a foot on it. And it's headed down by Rodas, but right to Schwind. Comes wide for Thompson. Taken away by Richards. Richards threads it through just a little too far for Donovan Odier to be able to do anything with it, though. Young Harris moves quickly. It's taken away by Walsh. Diaby out wide. Leaves it for Odier as it's cleared out for a Nighthawk throw. Thrown in. Bashura sends it to the middle of the pitch looking for C.J. Ryan. And Young Harris will settle it on the near side with Ben Mackey. Up the field. Ball bounces through and a foul going to be called. As Young Harris will get a free kick. Olsen drew the foul. Oh no, it was a foul on Olsen. Young will take the free kick, sends everybody forward. Low line drive. Finds Diaby, but taken away immediately by the Mountain Lions. Beautiful slide tackle by Walsh. Young Harris still has it, though, as it goes over the top and out of play for a Nighthawk throw, I believe. And Tony Berry was offside there, but ball out of play. No need to blow the whistle. North Georgia making a substitution. Into the game will be David Zayonts. He'll replace Odier. Zayonts, the sophomore midfielder from Poland. That ball will go out of play. Zion's a key cog in the wheel for Pat Paris a year ago as a freshman in the midfield. Mountain Lions work it across the back line. A poor touch by Schwind, but the entire Nighthawk 11 back behind the midfield line. Schwind across to Gutierrez. Plays a long ball. Out of reach of everybody. Be a Nighthawk throw. First half of our NSN doubleheader here tonight is men's basketball will battle Georgia Southwestern. Tip time 7:30 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. As Young plays it, but it's taken away by Young Harris. And then gotten right back by North Georgia. Alencar plays it through. A great touch towards Zayonts. Now here's Richards. A little bit heavy of a touch there. Trying to get the ball away from Mazian, excuse me. And a foul going to be called as Zayonts draws it. Free kick coming for the Nighthawks, who equalized off of a Che Richards goal. Alencar goes over, sets the ball down. Not in shooting distance, but definitely an opportunity for a set play here as Alan Carr approaches, kicks with the left hand, headed along, but right into the waiting arms. It would have been offsides had it not gone right to Diavino. As the Nighthawks take the ball away, Araya plays it all the way back to Caligari. Nighthawks getting ready to make a substitution. The next opportunity they get. Caligari has it. Send it upfield. Headed away by Young Harris. Middle of the pitch, Olsen. And the ball will roll in. Another one for Olsen. As he just rolls it past. Both teams making some substitutions here. Hayden Davis will check on.
Young Harris goal by number 19, Sondre Olsen. His second of the season. New score, Young Harris 2, North Georgia 1. On for the Nighthawks, number 21, Hayden Davis.
Also in for North Georgia will be Benjamin Elgetta. He replaces Alan Carr. Young Harris will make some substitutions as well here in a moment.
On for North Georgia, number 28, Benjamin Algeda.
North Georgia has a throw on the far side. For Young Harris, they go with Amir Raibi. He'll replace Ben Mackay.
On for Young Harris, number 25, Amir Raibe.
As the Nighthawks will take a free kick from near midfield. Sends it into the box, and Young Harris will clear. Be a throw in for the Nighthawks. 2-1 your score. As North Georgia has a throw. As we are now in the 39th minute of play. Another throw in coming for North Georgia. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Exhibitus, an award-winning agency specializing in three-dimensional design, interactive engagements, and digital activations for global marketing environments. Young Harris giving pressure now again on North Georgia as they try and continue to pull away in this one. 2-1 your scores. Ramadan turns the ball over. Played over the top. And it'll be headed back to the keeper, Diavino. We'll roll it out wide to Gutierrez. Up the near side. Quinn Thompson had it poked away. He got the last touch off of it too, so it's a Nighthawk throw. near side. And it will roll out of play for a Nighthawk goal kick. Young Harris 2, North Georgia 1. 5 minutes to play until halftime. C.J. Ryan plays it back to Walsh, who plays over the top. Looking to find Hayden Davis. As it'll be played out of bounds for a Nighthawk throw. Hayden Davis, the brother of UNG men's soccer alum Evan Davis, played on the back line for Pat Parrish for 4 years. Walsh with a great touch. Able to find Delgetta, who's bodied down by Olsen, stays on the ball. Then Diaby has it taken away from him. Near side, upfield, and the ball played out for a Mountain Lion throw. Now Young Harris will make a substitution. It'll be number 24, Pato Padilla, freshman from Mexico, in for Ramadan. Young Harris again with a throw on the near side, deep inside the attacking third. And immediately North Georgia will get a throw. High boot from Young Harris. Gives North Georgia a free kick. Nighthawks moving the ball upfield. Young Harris ceding space. Just bunkering in. And they get possession. They'll take a throw on the far side as we count down the final couple minutes before the half. Young Harris going to make a substitution. Barry out.
On for Young Harris, number 35, Mark Guevara.
And Mark Guevara checks in. On the back, Valfini. Here's Thompson. Played back to Svend. Nighthawks get a touch from Hayden Davis. And then North Georgia fouled. Elgetta draws it. So we approach the 1 minute mark. Played back. And Young Harris with a throw. Thompson will take it. And that ball blasted out over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for North Georgia. Final 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The goal kick will be taken. And that'll be how the first half comes to a close here in Dahlonega. Young Harris 2, North Georgia 1. We'll take a break, come back with stats from the first half and scores from around the Peach Belt Conference, all coming up on the NSN Halftime Report here on the North Georgia or on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't buy a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Oh, look at the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear my mask to be there for my residents.
I wear my mask so we can stay on campus.
I wear my mask because I know that other people might be more vulnerable to the virus, and I want to make sure that I protect others and keep everyone safe.
I wear my mask to protect all the dads out there. I know personally how it feels to lose someone very close to me due to the coronavirus, and if there are steps that we can take to protect the ones that we love, we should do it.
Do I just do it now? Okay, I wear my mask to keep others safe.
I wear my mask because I care about our community.
I choose to wear my mask because it's such a simple thing for me to do that I can love not only on my friends and my family, but just people I see in the grocery store and in the street.
I wear my mask so I can see my sisters on campus and we can have fundraising events.
I wear my mask to love my neighbor and protect others.
I wear my mask.
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 I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Hi, I'm Sonia McLean, broker of Red Rooster Realty. Come check out our new location. It's this old farmhouse built in the 1930s that we were able to preserve and yet still turn it into our new office. We are a full-service real estate company. We work with buyers and sellers and would love to speak with you if you are in the market. Our new location is 80 Bell Street, Hiawassee, Georgia. Or you can give us a call at 706-896-1225. We look forward to speaking with you.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh, my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. All right, I'm good.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college.
Halftime here in Dahlonega sees the Mountain Lions leading the Nighthawks 2-1. As we're through 45 minutes of action here inside the UNG soccer complex. It was a quick goal by Sondre Olsen to get things started within the first couple minutes of this game, and then Che Richards in the 27th minute off of a mistouch from Diavino on the back line. He was in the right place at the right time as Richards slotted it home. But Sondre Olsen comes through again, his second goal of the year. It came in the 37th minute. That's where we stand 2-1 in favor of the Mountain Lions. Not a lot of shots have been taken in this game as it's been played mostly in the middle and more so toward the Mountain Lions side. If you take a look at how the possession works out, the Mountain Lions have had 52% of the possession so far, with almost 3/4 of that coming in the attacking half. With Georgia 48%, they've possessed mostly in the middle third of the field. As we look at the team stats, 9 corners taken from Young Harris. North Georgia yet to take a corner kick today. Mountain Lions 12 fouls to North Georgia's 4. 2 saves for the Nighthawks, both coming from Michael Walsh. So he's cleared a couple off of the line after Caligari coming off of his line trying to stop the attack. Young Harris, 5 shots in the first half, 3 of them taken by Olsen, all 3 on target. 1 shot by Mazian, 1 shot from Feeney. For North Georgia, both shots from Che Richards. He played 37 of those minutes in the first half. We continue on here at halftime as we take a look around the Peach Belt Conference. Women's action today will feature Georgia Southwestern hosting UNC Pembroke. Also, Francis Marion traveling to Clayton State. Those games kick off in just moments. On the men's side, Lander will play host to Francis Marion, a matchup of the number 2 and 3 teams in the Peach Belt Conference preseason poll. That kick at 6 o'clock, while Clayton State's men will be at Georgia Southwestern at a 7:30 kick from Americus. I mentioned that the first part of a Peach Belt or an NSN doubleheader tonight, as the men's basketball team will take on Georgia Southwestern at 7:30 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Craig Corbin and Lee Glenn will have the call of that one. Georgia Southwestern 7-3 on the year. They defeated USC Aiken by 3 in overtime on Saturday. Well, Georgia 1-5 on the year. They've lost 5 straight, but been in every single one of those games. Fell to Georgia College the last time out here in Dahlonega. Hurricanes led by Dante Tatum, 17.6 points per game. North Georgia led by Malik Hardy. He's averaging 10.7 points per game. So the Nighthawks and Hurricanes will do battle tonight inside the UNG Convocation Center. Again, that game tips at 7:30. Pregame coverage right here on NSN just before the bottom of the hour, with Craig and Lee giving you all the action from inside the UNG Convocation Center. Also upcoming here on NSN will be softball action on Friday as the softball team opens up their home season against West Florida. First pitch of the Twin Bill set for noon, as Mike Davenport's number 2 Nighthawks come home to open that portion of the season. We'll also have baseball on the air this weekend here inside the Lynn Cottrell Park. As we get going here, we count down the final moments to halftime and second half action. We'll take another commercial break. When we return, second half from here in Dahlonega. Young Harris 2, North Georgia 1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
It takes more than intelligence and talent to succeed in life. It takes grit and a commitment to excellence.
It takes the willingness to serve others and a cause greater than yourself.
It requires you to push boundaries,
ask difficult questions,
and understand the world around you.
It requires you to know your strengths
and weaknesses, and have the desire to make yourself better than you were yesterday.
It requires you to be independent, efficient, and tolerant.
Ultimately, it requires you to be a leader. At the University of North Georgia, we develop leaders.
Leaders who serve our country abroad to tackle the challenges of the world.
And leaders who serve at home to improve our way of life.
Leaders who never quit.
Leaders who lead by example and not exception.
Leaders who are tough, but fair.
Leaders who are relentless and passionate.
Leaders who solve problems and don't make excuses.
Leaders who do the right thing, even when no one's looking.
There's nothing average about the University of North Georgia and its Corps of Cadets.
If you've got what it takes, then bring it.
And we are back underway here from the UNG Soccer Complex. 2-1. The score is North Georgia with possession. Nighthawks concede a throw. It'll be Kirkwood to throw it in. As Young steps over it and then plays it out for a Mountain Lion throw. On for Young Harris, Ricardo Sambagaro, 5'10" freshman from Verona, Italy. As that ball thrown over the end line for a goal kick. Caligari will tee it up, and referee going to go over and play the ball out of play that was still in the corner. Young Harris with the possession. ODA comes up with it, touched around, and now the Mountain Lions will play it back for Walsh, who goes all the way back to Caligari. Gomez settles it. Bashura touches to ODA. A shoulder in the back of ODA. Let play on. A throw in coming for North Georgia. Bashura will trigger it in. ODA push to the turf, and a free kick going to be called. As Quinn Thompson given a stern warning, maybe for a little bit of mouthing back. Jimenez runs over it and lets Alencar take the free kick right into the waiting hands of Diavino, who plays it out quickly. Young Harris trying to counter up the far side. Here's Tony Berry. Berry sends a cross in. Russell Young touches it. North Georgia will settle with Richards trying to get on the ball and does so. Played a little bit behind Bashura, and it'll roll out of play for a Mountain Lion throw. In now to Ramadan, who sends it across the top of the 6, and a little bit of miscommunication there as Caligari and Rodas not on the same page for a moment, but Caligari picks it up and gets things started. Young Harris with a header right toward Caligari, as Quinn Thompson came flying up and sent that ball right back into the 18. Booted away. Headed back. Diavino will take this one. The sophomore goalkeeper lays it down, boots it into the attacking half for the Mountain Lions. Settled by Sambagaro. Played right up, and Bashura will send it back to the midfield logo. Touched around by Feeney. Now far side Barry. Feeney gets the last touch on that one. It'll be a Nighthawk throw. Alencar finds Jimenez. Another throw in for the Nighthawks. Nice 1-2 from Gomez to Jimenez. Odier almost coming up with it. But instead now it's Young Harris trying to work the ball upfield. Ramadan turns it over to Odier. And then a foul going to be called as Young Harris whistled for it. Free kick coming. Quickly put back in play by North Georgia, and another foul. And lead official says no more. As Young Harris trying to make this game very physical. Alan Carr will take the free kick. Ball pretty much centered. About 40 yards out. Lobs it in. Header on its way. Walsh could not put it on frame, and it goes out of play. It'll be a corner. No, it'll be a goal kick as it went over the crossbar. That's a great shot there from Walsh, but it went high. Played over the top. Young Harris in the attacking half. Now here they come again, right up the middle of the field. Sambagaro pushed off the ball by Gomez, and the ball will roll out wide for Rodas. Who sends it out of play for a throw. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the UNG Bookstore, located beside Starbucks in the Chestatee Building. Jimenez finds Richards, who tried to send the ball upfield, but a little bit wayward. It'll be a Young Harris throw, and right in front of the coaching staff for the Nighthawks. Settled by Alan Carr, it rolls out of play as he tried to pass it back out to the sidelines. And now a free kick right around the corner of the 18. On to take this will be Ramadan. He's calling Tony Berry to stand over it as well. As now we'll step off the 10 yards in between the ball and where the wall can be. Two-person wall for the Nighthawks is standing close by is Gomez. There's the whistle. Sent in by Ramadan. And that ball will roll harmlessly all the way into the corner where Odier will earn a throw deep inside the defensive zone. Headed around, and Jimenez sends it out wide, looking to try and hook up with Mamadou Diaby, but be unable to as Mark McKeever running after that ball to try and get Young Harris back in the attack quickly. Now Jimenez has it for North Georgia. Ball was played up, but it was partially deflected by Young Harris. They earn possession back. Great touch by Tony Berry. He'll take it down into the corner, trying to cross it in. Walsh there to push it away from Mazian. Now up top, Ramadan plays it through to Mazian. His shot goes well high. A goal kick for North Georgia coming as we're nearly an hour into this game. Minute number 56. As Caligari sends it upfield. Richards the first on it, but it's taken away by Young Harris. Feeney plays it back to Thompson, who turns it over. Richards with a touch, but right out of play. Mountain Lion throw. Young Harris will make a substitution here. Barry will check out again for the second time today into the game, or back into the game, Ben Mackay. Throw in coming for Young Harris. 2-1, they lead it. Pair of goals from Sondre Olson. Preseason all Peach Belt honoree. A shot taken there and a good one that had to be saved by Ricardo Sambergero. The Nighthawks in the attack. And they couldn't keep it in play. That's Diaby on the far side. A Young Harris throw. Diaby this time will earn a Nighthawk throw. On the far side, Diaby trying to find space. But it's kicked off of his leg, out of play. It'll be a Mountain Lion throw in this time. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel, located in historic downtown Dahlonega. And a foul going to be called on North Georgia. Taken by Kirkwood, sent all the way into the box. While still being batted around, Jimenez turns it over. Dangerous spot for North Georgia, and Jimenez will touch it back to Caligari, who sends it upfield and gets it away from danger for a moment. Richards tried to settle it for North Georgia, but it'll go out of play for a Nighthawk throw. Jimenez taking off the ball. Now North Georgia and Gomez. He'll send it up the far side where Young Harris there waiting. An hour gone here in this one as North Georgia still tries to find an equalizer. Down 2-1. Rodas up the far side earning a throw. Deep in the attacking area. Quickly thrown in to Alan Carr, who touches it up the sidelines. North Georgia will try and cross it in. Rodas toward Odier. It's headed up into the air and wide, as couldn't get around on that one. But an attempt from Odier. And the Mountain Lions will take a goal kick. Nighthawks preparing to make a substitution. The next opportunity. Trying to play it up to Richards. As neither team can really settle it. Now Walsh comes out wide to Bashura, who takes into the attacking half. Taking it right upfield toward Richards. Richards taken down in a foul. That'll stop the clock. As the card, I believe, will come out here, and it does. A yellow to Adam Kirkwood. So a free kick opportunity from the corner of the box for North Georgia. Excellent opportunity for Alan Carr. Nighthawks will make a sub the next chance they can. David Zions will check back in. So we wait on the whistle. Clock will start on the kick from either Alan Carr or Gomez. It's Gomez. And now we reset. That free kick deflected away. As Young Harris will have a throw deep in their own end. Chance for the Nighthawks to lock in a little bit and try and force a turnover. Throw in comes in. Bashura trying to win it and just plays it right back out of bounds as Young Harris will have a throw. So the yellow to Kirkwood. He'll throw it in. And Young Harris turns it over. Odier trying to find space, and Mountain Lions do enough there. A foul going to be called. As the Nighthawks earn a free kick. Feeney fouling Gomez. Alan Carr telling everybody to get at the top of the 18. Richards standing offside, comes back on. Played toward the back post. Headed down, and a corner kick coming, the first of the evening for the Nighthawks. Jimenez will take this one. Alan Carr running wide. It's touched to Richards. Or check that, that's Diaby. Now Jimenez played out for another corner. Zion's still waiting to check in. As Jimenez will take this one. This time it'll likely come into the 6. The in swinger, back post, nobody home. And now Zions will check back in for North Georgia. He'll replace Jimenez. Diavino takes the free kick. Be a Young Harris throw. Into Olsen. And a free kick opportunity as advantage was played for a moment. Now a free kick just outside the 18. 22 yards out. Nighthawks will put up a 3-person wall. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Truist Bank, local banking focused on building better lives and communities. Feeney, back post, looking, and Caligari punches the ball away. Ball still in a dangerous area. A shot from Sam Buggerow well outside of range. High and right, as the Nighthawks will get a goal kick from it. 66th minute of action. Goal kick sent high, right at center circle. Settled for a moment by North Georgia. Now ball bounced around. It's Young Harris who will try and break on the far side. Mamadou Diaby takes it away and out of bounds for a Nighthawk throw. And North Georgia tried to get it in quickly, and the referee will call it back and make North Georgia throw it in much closer to midfield. Out of play again. North Georgia, another throw. So they move it down the pitch on the far side. Earning throw-ins as Young Harris just sending the ball right out of play. Rodas up inside the attacking third. Throws it back to Alencar. Trying to find some space. And he's fouled. Free kick opportunity. Meziane was the one who committed the foul on Gustavo out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. 5'11", 160 is the senior midfielder. 3 people standing over the ball. Oda, Gomez, and Alencar. Now Gomez will trot toward the 18. Zodier and Alencar are the only ones on it. Odier going to fire from distance right to Diavino. Nighthawks get a throw in. Bashura will trigger this one in, as now North Georgia with David Zions in the near corner. He cedes way to Bashura. Bashura right into Odier, then gets it back. Young Harris trying to break out. Another throw in coming is Morgan Ramby in the stands, the Nighthawk women goalkeeper, with a quick hands. Keep that from going away. And now another foul. North Georgia will get a free kick at the corner of the 18. A yellow card issued to Quinn Thompson. ODA will get up as Alan Carr will set the ball down. Second yellow of the day on the Mountain Lions. Alan Carr, the only one at it. He'll send this one in as referee goes just over the head of Michael Walsh. Rolls out of play for a Nighthawk throw. As deep as you can get without being a corner. Richards holds on the far side. Throws it in, gets it back. Sent in toward Diaby. Ball still loose. North Georgia is offside. The clock will stop at 19:58. North Georgia offside for the first time today, as now we have an injured player for Young Harris on the far side. 2-1 your score as Young Harris and North Georgia in another classic here. Five of the last 6 one-goal games, including the last 3 regular season matchups finishing with extra time. As the Mountain Lions will substitute here. Checking out was Mazian. Checking back in was Barry. Now Young Harris with a throw. They work it across the back line to Schwind. North Georgia trying to settle it near midfield, and they're able to do so in the defensive half. Gomez breaks through about 4 Mountain Lions before a 5th one finally stops him in Gutierrez. Here's Ramadan. Plays it back to Kirkwood. Goes all the way back to Diavino. Ramadan plays it up top, looking for Olsen. And a foul going to be called on Russell Young. Olsen already a brace on the day. Trying to find his 3rd. Feeney will be the one to put this free kick back in play. Chips it in. Far post. ODA gets a head, then a foot on it. As North Georgia tries to break out up the far side, Richards cut off. And the Mountain Lions earn a throw in. All still in play as North Georgia earns possession. Bashur on the near side. Goes up to ODA. Tries to settle. Does so. Has some space to work in the center of the park. Out wide to Alencar. Alencar tries to send a cross in. It was deflected out by McKay. It'll be a throw-in for North Georgia. We'll see if Alencar gets up, and we will stop the clock at 16:42. As Alencar is checked on. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. Alencar back on his feet. See if they make him go off the pitch. And they do. So he'll go stand on the sidelines and wait to re-enter. Make him go all the way back to midfield. Clock back underway, and Alencar allowed back on. It'll be a throw in for the Nighthawks deep in the attacking area as they try and find an equalizer. Richards trying to settle in the corner. And a foul going to be called on North Georgia. Clock will stop. As a substitution made, back into the game is Mazian. Replacing Barry. Young Harris comes away with it. And then a foul going to be called as Thompson goes down. Ball put quickly back in play. It's out to the far side, and Svend, who plays it long, looking for Olsen, finds him. Double teamed in the corner, and a clean tackle as North Georgia comes away with it and clears the ball out. And a foul going to be called. The Nighthawks will get a free kick. Olsen back on his feet. So North Georgia looks to take the free kick. Whistle puts the ball back in play. As the free kick taken long to the near side. Bashura comes all the way back to take it. And then Walsh sends over the top looking for Odier. Headed around as Zions tries to find space. Now Odier has it. And offsides, I believe, will be called. No, a goal kick. As the ball was out of play. $13.5 to play here from the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. Alan Carr plays to Odier. As the Nighthawks earn a throw, Bashura will be the one to take it. Headed right out of play by the Mountain Lions. Ball sent high in the air. Alan Carr first to head it before Young Harris settles. They break. Mazian is fouled. Gomez getting a warning. On to take this is Val Feeney. Sent in. Headed back across the frame, but nobody there as North Georgia will get it. Alan Carr touches to Odier, who earns a throw. That allows for North Georgia to make a substitution. Elgueta for Gomez. Throw in the direction of Zions. It's cleared out by Young Harris. Now here's Zions. Tripped up at the center line. Alan Carr will set the ball down. Send everybody forward. We enter the 80th minute. Free kick to the far side, and North Georgia couldn't keep it in play. A throw in for Young Harris. And now Young Harris will play all the way back to the goalkeeper, Diavino. North Georgia will have to throw numbers forward to try and get pressure. A shot taken from nearly midfield by Mazian right into the waiting arms of Caligari. Caligari sending everybody forward. We're in the final 10 minutes of play here. Young Harris turns the ball over right outside the 18. Richards tried to get past the defender, was unable to, but earns a throw. And a foul going to be called on the Mountain Lions, giving North Georgia a free kick. They put it back in play quickly. Looking for Mamadou Diaby. Out of play for a Nighthawk throw. Bashora will take it. 82nd minute here in Dahlonega as the Nighthawks will make a substitute, I believe, on the far side. Nope, going to wait. Top of the 6, cleared out by Young Harris. Ramadan can't chase it down. It'll be a throw-in for North Georgia, and now maybe the Nighthawks make the sub. And they do. It'll be Elias Araya checking back in. No, it won't. Want Alan Carr to stay in the game. Bashura looking for a ball, as all of them have been headed outside of the fence. Bashura sends it in toward Diaby. Thompson chops it down and then sends it all the way down toward Caligari as Michael Walsh will come and throw it in. Young Harris able to break out of their own half a little bit. Ball bounces over the head of Odier. Odier in on goal. Tries to find Diaby. Top of the 18, Mamadou touches it over toward Elgueta. Richards trying to get on it now, but Young Harris settling. Now they work at center circle. Olsen taking down a foul. And now Young Harris will bleed a little clock. 84th minute. Feeney will take this. Sends it to the near side, where Mazian waits. Now sends it back to Thompson. Thompson will cross it in. Headed back across frame, but Walsh is there to turn away the threat for a moment. Now here's Ramadan. Touches it back to Sambugaro. Now Ramadan in the corner. Ramadan's cross off the outside of his foot. The Nighthawks will have goal kick. And North Georgia will make some substitutions. Jimenez and Araya check back in. As Young Harris works on the far side, earning a throw-in in the process. Young Harris, middle of the field, Ramadan. He'll take a shot. Caligari there waiting. Center circle, Jimenez turns it over. Araya giving chase, but Young Harris on it. And they work it backwards to the back line and look to reset. The clock will stop. An injured player on the field. The 4:19 mark from Young Harris. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Exhibit Us, an award-winning agency specializing in three-dimensional design, interactive engagements, and digital activations for global marketing environments. 2-1, Young Harris leading North Georgia. Ball back in play. And a whistle will stop the clock as a card will come out. Card given to, I believe that's Kevin Lopez. Actually, on the far side, that's Rodas. So Young Harris will take a free kick, nearly on the touchline. Sent in, punched out by Caligari. As Young Harris earns a throw near center field. It'll take a little bit of time. Thrown in to Mazian. Works up the far side. These two teams will meet again later in the season up at Young Harris. As that clearance comes all the way to Caligari. March 15th up at Young Harris, these two teams meet. That a 6 p.m. scheduled start. Ramadan looking for Olsen. Finds Mazian. On the far side. Guarded by Rodas. That played all the way up to Jimenez, who's taken off the ball immediately. Young Harris just playing keep away. 88th minute. Zion's trying to find Jimenez. As now here comes Bashura. Looking for ODA, but stepping in front is Thompson. Bashura back on the ball. Out wide to ODA. Now Araya, and a foul going to be called. As ODA earns a free kick, North Georgia will get the clock stopped at $1:48. The trainer will come on to look at Thompson. And since the trainer comes on, Thompson has to go off. So now I think Young Harris will make a substitution. They have the right to do that with an injured player. Mark Guevara into the game. Araya to take this free kick. Wanted a handball inside the box. Not going to get it, but it will be a corner. It did hit the arm of the defender, but ruled incidental. Zions takes the corner. Odier came flying in, couldn't get behind the ball. It hit off the top of his head. And a throw in coming for North Georgia. We tick into the final 75 seconds. Araya lobs it in. Walsh couldn't get his head on it, and Young Harris able to clear it out. Out of bounds, Young Harris gets a throw in. North Georgia trying to get the ball back in play. Young Harris not in a hurry. Thrown in. Young Harris just trying to play keep away, keep the ball in play. Goes out of bounds for a Nighthawk throw. And the clock will stop as the ball was kicked away. 31.3. It'll start on the throw. Sent upfield. Young Harris sends this one high into the air. It bounces and will go out of play. Looking for a ball. Clock able to run. Mashura just triggers it in quickly. It goes high in the air, and Young Harris will get the win, and Mark McKeever's 200th win as a head coach at the collegiate level. Stay tuned. We'll wrap things up here in just a moment here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia.
2-1 your final score. North Georgia falls to Young Harris as Mark McKeefer gets his 200th career win as a collegiate head coach. And North Georgia falls to 0-2 on the season. It was a pair of goals, a brace from Sondre Olson. Jay Richards had the equalizer in the 27th minute, but was quickly taken back just 10 minutes later from Olson as he finished it and got the game winner for the Mountain Lions. 10-5 in shots, 9-3 in corners, all in favor of the Mountain Lions. 3 saves for Rafael Caligari for North Georgia. A save for Eduardo Diavino. The Nighthawks just 2 shots on goal, 1 from Richards and 1 from Odier. In a classic North Georgia versus Young Harris matchup, as both teams fighting it out but unable to get the win was North Georgia, as Young Harris escapes with the win. Be sure to stay tuned a little bit later on tonight, and in fact in about 90 minutes we'll have action from the UNG Convocation Center as the Nighthawks battle Georgia Southwestern in men's basketball Peach Belt Conference action. Our next soccer broadcast will be a week from today as the women's soccer team comes to the UNG Soccer Complex here at Lynn Cottrell Park. They will battle Clayton State. And that kickoff is set for 5 p.m., and we'll have all the action for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. For our entire NSN crew, we say so long from Dahlonega, and we'll talk to you in 90 minutes from the Convocation Center right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.